I linked up Jevons to Noah Otiende, who's the co-founder of Swissnet Productions, which has been in existence since 2009. Swissnet is specialized in offering our specialized backline support, live recording, event production, and event concept design. Noah holds a master's in sound, digital film, and TV, and besides business, he dabbles up as a lecturer at a leading university here in Kenya.
The man of the hour. Mambo, kusalama.
Fiti.
Nimekuja kuleta leo Jevons.
Yeah,
he's also a sound engineer kama wewe.
Ayo fiti, karibu sana.
Ndio na run company inaitwa Authoritative. Yeah, so amekuwa kwa biashara for quite a while. So atakuwa advance. Akona ito ngaje ofisi kama hii, akona my equipment kama zako.
Hakuna shida. So we can always discuss and
discuss mfundishe one thing or two. So leave you guys to go have a conversation. Acha mimi nikajipea shughuli alafu I'll see you guys in a few.
Sawa. Thank you so much.
Sawa. Cheers. Tutakuwa in a few. Jevons.
Sawa.
All right.
Noah. Hi, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
My name is Jevons. I run a small sound company called Sawtooth Live Sound, and today I've gotten the pleasure of meeting you, and I'd like to just get to learn more about the business from you and just learn from your experience. Yes. So maybe I would just like to know when did you start and how did you decide to just venture into the sound business?
Well, for us it has been a journey. Let me say a journey because we started off as an IT company. We started off the company with like 6-7 friends. Initially it was called Swissnet Africa. This was in 2007 when we were still in campus. So we did a bit of IT projects. Then out of passion, Swissnet Africa now was shifted into Swiss Entertainment. This was in 2009. Then we still held the name Swiss Entertainment and Swissnet Africa concurrently, but we moved from doing IT projects to now events, sound and events. And over the years, we've slowly moved now from Swissnet Africa. In 2016, we moved to Swiss Production Limited, which now formed Swiss Studios.
How did you guys manage to raise the capital or just to be able to invest in it? Was it from the previous business? How did you get to raise buy your equipment?
Well, it has been a journey. This journey was not done overnight, but over a couple of years. But I can just give the story on a brief. The first set of equipments we bought from a project that we did when we were still an IT company. This was in 2007. We did an IT networking project. Then once we got the money, we sat with my partners and we were wondering now, what do we invest in? And at that particular moment, 70% of us had a passion in sound and event-related activities. So we said, okay, this money that we've received, let us now invest it in this set of equipment. So we bought some 2 speakers and a few microphones there. And over the years, it has been a journey of reinvesting. One of the big things that really helped us is that over time, the partners fell out into other different things or other different passion projects that they had. So we ended up remaining 2 partners. And what helped was that any small money that we would get, we used to reinvest it back into the company. So over the period of like close to 8-10 years, any little money that we would get, we'd invest back into the company. And that is what really helped us to be able to build the inventory of equipment that we currently have.
Have you been able to prioritize and decided let's go for a particular thing and why not this one? Like if let's say it's speakers, why go for maybe an 18-inch sub instead of a few 15-inch mid-range? How do you prioritize that?
Needs assessment. There's something we call needs assessment. After some time of being into the industry, of course, I wouldn't, despite the fact that we made mistakes here and there when we were starting. But over a period of time, you tend to learn from your mistakes. So one of the things that we sort of like got a hitch of was something we call needs assessment. You're able to assess the needs that you have around you, and you're able to know what is it that I can be able to get. Because one of the things that we'll realize is that in this business of sound, you really can't work as an island. You must work together. So most of the time, you will end up getting stuff from your friends to be able to supply. So one of the things that we were able to actually do was to look at what we had currently, look at what the market was offering, look at also again what the market was requiring or needing. Then from that, it sort of like influences your purchasing options, in that you'll be able to know this particular item, I can be able to get it at a particular price from a particular supplier.
How do you get your clients? How do you market your business?
We can't rule out the fact that we have a lot of channels, and one of the biggest channels in which you can be able to market your product is social media. And when I talk about social media, I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, name it. The list is endless. But again, of course, those are the channels that you would want to use. But again, one unique thing in our industry is the line of reference. We call it reference, whereby you go and do a job for someone, and this specific person that you've done a job for is the one who actually gives your contacts to other people. So you'll realize that in the market, that is one of the areas in which you can't really run away from. Because if you do a job for a couple of clients in a particular way, and your quality of work is pretty much high, then you'll sort of like get you'll get that within a certain period of time, you'll be getting calls. We call them referrals. We'll be getting calls from people who will be telling you, I was given your number by so and so. Can you please do for me this work?
I think I've pretty much gotten a few pointers, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity. And I just wish you all the best, and I hope we'll continue to learn off of each other, even as we continue in the business. Yes.
Thank you so much.
After getting to have a sitting with Noah from Swissnet, I've learned quite a lot from him. And one of a few of the things I've learned is just being able to have a need analysis of business in terms of looking at the needs that are there and acquiring equipment based on the needs that are there, so that we don't end up losing money in buying equipment that maybe we never really use. One other thing that he's mentioned that's really important is when it comes to pricing, being able to set your price in a way that it complements the market, and then not in a way that you undercutting others, but just being able to standardize my prices to the market, so that even I myself as a business don't end up losing when somebody is able to quote lower than mine. So those are the two things I believe are quite key for business, yeah.
On the Hustle Hangout this week, we feature Naomi Ngosi, who's a diverse Kenyan designer. She showcases her latest designs that will have you stylish despite this cold weather.
My name is Naomi Ngosi, and my business is Black and Yellow. We're a crafts business, a crafts and design business, and we make unique products. Some of the unique products we make are this huge thing I have here is called a braided crib bumper. It's used inside a crib, a child's crib, to protect the child from hitting their heads on the bump. And then I have scarves. These are called nekwomas, and these are infinity scarves. The infinity scarf is like what I'm wearing. It's a big scarf that goes around the neck twice. And the nekwoma is a smaller version of it, but it has cute buttons that you just tie once. So I have for kids and I have for adults. And I also have for like mommy and me, yeah, and also for our whole family. It's per client design request. I target people who want unique things, people who don't want to look like everybody else, people who know things that are very cute and that are unique, yeah, and have a little cash to spare. We are fully on social media, so you can find us mostly on Instagram and on Facebook at Black and Yellow. Black with a Q, Black and Yellow. Season like this that it's very cold, I get a lot. I get like 6 to 7 products per week. Yeah, mostly right now, I sell these ones a lot. These ones I also get, and they're loved. The nekwomas are loved by men, so I'm also getting like around 5 to 6 pieces per week. As Black and Yellow, would love to be trendsetters. Yes, so to set a culture of looking nice. Yeah, in small pieces.
Thank you so much for having watched the show. Hope you've been inspired from the conversations that you've had on the show. And on the Hustle Hangout segment, if you're an entrepreneur out there and you'd like to start your business, feel free to reach us on our social media handles and we may give you a chance to showcase your business. And also, I told you guys before the break that I'll be giving you a Samsung A70. Such a beautiful phone that this is. 6.7 inches of a screen. My goodness, any screen, any computer, na simu at the same time. And I asked you guys the question, if you'd like to win this particular phone, tell us which business you'd like to start and why. And whoever tells us a very interesting story will stand a chance of winning this particular beautiful phone. Before I get to end up, remember each and every Wednesday to grab a copy of the Standard to read the Business Coach column. My name is Ian Dennis and this has been the Business Coach, where we help entrepreneurs better their businesses.
Here are events to look out for. On the 19th and 20th of July, there will be an Awaken the Tech Zone Within conference happening at the Michael Joseph Center from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. On July 21st, there will be a She Date event to be held at the KICC by Dr. Kinyanjui from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And on August 2nd and 3rd, there will be a Kenya Entrepreneurs Conference to be held at the Western Heights Hotel. If you like your event mentioned or the business coach to be a part of your event, feel free to reach us on our social media handles.